Hey fabulous family, welcome back to this channel. It's your girl Z. So if you haven't joined this fabulous family, what are you waiting for? Come on, hit the subscription button and come on in. So I have a question for you today. So where do you think you overspend the most? The answer is food. So I saw this report online the other day and I said to myself, this is true. Like, I spend a lot of food, and I know this applies to a lot of us. So whether it's food we need for now or we need for later. Now, the thing is that you can't actually cut out food from your budget, but there's something you can do about how much you spend on food, because food is an essential part of our daily lives and it can be very expensive to feed a family. So today I've put together 23 tips on how to save for groceries. So the first one is round up your grocery cost estimate. Now, this is a fun little trick you can play on yourself when you're stumped on how to save money for groceries. So while you're walking around with that calculator, round up each items in your head. Like, so in this part of Canada, GST is about 13%. So when I see a product that's about $1.49, I round it up in my mind. I'm like, okay, so this is $2 something cents. And when I see a product that costs like $7.75, I round it up. I know it becomes like $8. I don't know if you understand. You get the idea. So if you do this for every item in your cart, you still know roughly what you're spending on. This works out for me every time, so you might want to try that out. So the second one is ignore eye level item. Guys, have you noticed that the most expensive items on the grocery shelves are right on your eye level? It's no accident. These grocery shops, they are very smart. I mean, they're out to make money, right? They want you to see those items first and splurge on them. So instead of falling for those marketing tricks, look up and down as you shop. The most affordable brands, believe me, they tend to be higher or lower on the shelves. So think of it as a treasure hunt for the best price. So that takes me to my next tip, which is buy generic. Now, this is a generic product. They're usually underneath or up. Now, don't be scared to switch generic brands in fear that your recipe won't come out as wanted, because I saw this report. According to this consumer report, most store brands are just as tasty and high quality as their name brand counterparts. So let's not forget the best part. They're usually 20 to 25% cheaper. So just look at the experts. Look, I've watched some cooking shows where the chefs opted for generic salts, sugars, baking soda. So if it's good enough for them, guys, so it's good enough for us. I mean, we budget conscious home cooks. I mean, let's put this brand loyalty aside and focus on the bottom line, which is saving money on groceries. With that kind of cash at stake, trust me, it's time to embrace the generic. So the next one on my list is buy on sales. Now start paying attention to when your favorite items go on sales and how much the price drops. Jot it down in your notebook or put it in your smartphone. There's a notebook in your smartphone, and see if there's a trend. Soon you'll be able to predict the sales even before it hits. Next one on my list is don't buy more than you need. Guys, don't buy more than you need. I mean, we all love a good deal. Who doesn't? We all love it. But is it really a good bargain? Is it a bargain if you end up buying things you actually don't need? Don't fall into the trap of buying things simply because they're on sales or because you have a coupon for it. If it wasn't on your grocery list to begin with, you're still spending money. You're still spending more than you intended, regardless of the discount. So now it's important to stick to your grocery list and only purchase the items you actually need. This way you'll be avoiding overspending and you'll be reducing food waste by not purchasing more than you can actually consume. Now remember, a deal isn't always a deal if it causes you to exceed your budget or result in unnecessary waste. Now remember to always check out for expiry dates and time for sales, because most stores put some items on sales when they're about to expire. So make sure you check out for that. So the next one on my list is shop in season. So when you're grocery shopping on a budget, it's super important to live by this rule. Like, take for instance, like buying tomato in January will cost you way more than average, and it might not even taste good. That's the funny thing. It might not even taste good. Make it a point to only buy fruits and veggies that are actually in season. The next one is use cash. So as we always say, cash is the ultimate ruler when it comes to managing expenses. The best strategy to ensure a lower grocery bill is to adhere to your budget and make your payment with cash. When you shop with cash, you know precisely how much money you can spend, because once the cash run out, it's over. Like, it's So you using cash can help you prioritize buying necessary items such as meats and vegetables over buying snacks like ice creams and cookies and things you don't even expect. I do it a lot. Like when you have a credit card, you feel you have enough money, right? And you feel that you can actually swipe it at any time and buy extra things. So when you have cash actually streamlines your purchase and makes you buy the things you actually came into store to buy. Treats are acceptable, yes, fine, but they should be planned for in advance. Yes, so if you notice that your food budget is depleted towards the end of the month despite eating well at the start, consider withdrawing money for groceries every week instead of once a month. This approach will provide a better understanding of how much money you can afford to spend on each grocery visit. The next one on my list is make a meal plan and stick to it. Now, before you go shopping, plan out your meals for the week and make a list of what you actually need. Plan your breakfast, your lunch, plan your dinner. Now, when you're at the store, avoid buying anything that's actually not on the list to avoid overspending. So if you shop with your family, involve your kids in meal planning and let them help find items in the store. This can make grocery shopping feel like a fun game, and it can also help everyone stay on the budget. Now, just remember to resist the urge to buy extra treats or snacks that aren't on the list. Don't forget I mentioned earlier, you can plan for them. Treats should be planned for. So next one is don't shop when you're hungry. Now, raise your hand if you have gone to the grocery shop after a long day at work, planning to just buy just dried pasta and veggies, but you end up leaving the store with things you never planned for. Mine is chocolates and very relevant things. I plan to go there just buy one thing and I come up with a lot of things. I mean, shopping when you're hungry can often lead to impulse buying and overspending. Believe me, I know you know that. So people do a lot of silly things when they're hungry. Now, before you go shopping, make sure you eat a healthy meal or a healthy snacks. This will help you actually going hungry to a shop actually makes you buy very unhealthy things. You like most times when I go to a shop, go for shopping, and I work, like, when you're shopping, you're actually working and you get tired. I mean, you get hungry, and when you pass through McDonald's. I know some shops have McDonald's, they have Tim Hortons right in the shops. When you pass them, you feel the aroma coming in, and I'm like, okay, you need to buy these things, and which was actually not on your list. You actually stepped in there to just buy a pasta or veggies or whatever you want to buy, or just fruits, and then you end up spending meal, and usually on the unhealthy food, things like donuts, like very unhealthy things. So if you eat before you go to shop, this will help you feel full and to reduce your cravings for very unhealthy food. Now, walk into the grocery store with a full stomach, and you might be shocked at how much lower your grocery bills are. The next one on my list is other curbside pickups. So if you find it challenging to resist the temptation of candy, whether your kids are with you or not, consider opting for curbside pickup when ordering your groceries. Now, it's much easier to avoid temptations when you can simply type in everything you need in the search bar. Like, shopping online also makes it very simple to compare prices. It helps you to compare prices, view sales, and keep track on the total cost real time without the need for a calculator. So, plus, you won't have to buy unnecessary items like oats just because you're unaware if they're at home. Like, most times you go to the shop and you're thinking, oh, do I have this at home? Like, most times, like the other day I went to the shop and I was looking at I wanted to get a carrot. It was a good deal anyway. So I was thinking, okay, do I have this at home? I was trying to find out. I've actually bought it anyways. I bought it, took it home, and I put it there. When I got home, I saw the other one staring at me. Then I added this new one to it, and it was just annoying. So when you shop at home, so you can actually check your pantry yourself to be sure you don't have this, then you take it out of the list or put it back on the list. Or another thing you can actually do is that you can order them online and go pick them up. This way you save extra delivery fee. So this is an excellent budget hack if you don't mind having someone else shop for you. I mean, I don't mind someone else shopping for me if I can actually save extra money doing that. So while some grocery shops offer free curbside pickup, others may charge a fee. So, but just remember to include any additional costs in your budget. It's very important. The next one on my list is bring your own bag. Like, grocery stores, they love it when you use their plastic bags. It's like free advertising for them, but let's be honest. Do you really need those dozen of bags for one shopping trip? Like, there are so much, and you know the prices are they're pricey. Like, some stores offer a discount of a few cents per bag, but it may not sound like much, but those pennies can actually add up. So how easy is that? Your savings will run somewhere between 5 to 10 cents per bag. There's some bags that cost 40 cents. So when you add them up, like I've spent like $3 buying bags. Like for what? Like 5 bags could save you anywhere from 25 to, like, it can save you like up to $2. So don't forget, the idea is that it all saves up. Hey, savings are savings. So keep some reusable bags in your car so you don't forget them at home. So use the reusable bags instead of going into the stores and picking all extra bags. Plus, you get to carry all your items in one trip instead of picking too many, like holding on to 10 bags on a trip. The next one on my list is buying in bulk. So buying in bulk means purchasing larger quantities of items at the same time, which can often lead to significant savings. Like shop at wholesale stores. Wholesale stores like Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's, they're also known for selling products in bulk. These stores offer discounted price for buying in bulk, so make sure you take advantage of these savings. You can stock up basics like rice, beans, lentils. All of these, they have a long shelf life. Stock up when they're on sales. So you're actually buying in bulk when they're on sales. But do this only if you have space to store them in your home. Like this has happened to me. Like I bought a lot of things because it was on sale. And I got home and there wasn't space to store it. And they were looking at me right there. So buy and make sure you have a place to store them. So, however, keep in mind that you may need a membership to shop at one of these stores. Like Costco, you need to have to be a member. So factor that into your costs saving calculations. So the next one is think before you buy in bulk. Think before you buy in bulk. Before you buy a lot of things at the same time, make sure it actually saves you money. Don't assume that buying in bulk from a discounted store is always cheaper. No, it's not. Check how much it costs per unit or per ounce. Also, don't buy too much of something that can actually spoil quickly, like yogurt, tomato, unless you know you can actually use it before it goes bad. Like now, that takes me to the next one, which is if you buy it, use it. Now, don't let your hard-earned cash rot in fridge. Don't. We're not doing it this year. We're not letting our hard-earned cash, because I do it a lot. Like, I buy things, you keep it in the fridge, and then you forget. Or there's no space to store it, or then you forget to eat it. Then, it's hurting when I have to throw out a lot of carrots and a lot of fruits that I ended up not eating. It's like, that's like watching your money go into the dustbin. Don't do it. So if you buy it, eat it. We all have been guilty of this particular thing I just said. We all have been guilty of buying too much produce and letting it go bad. So we're stopping it. Do you also know that you can actually save $1,500 just by reducing food waste? That's right, guys. It's time to get serious about using what you buy. When you buy it, use it. Start by planning your meals and make a grocery list. Stick to it and avoid impulse buying. This is one of the culprits. Like when you get home, organize your fridge and your pantry so that you can see what you have. Make it so obvious, like arrange your pantry so you can see you have this, and see the food handler's storage guide to find out how long food can last in your refrigerator, in your fridge, and in your cupboard. I'm going to put that list in the description. Just check this video. So guys, use up the food before it goes bad. You can actually get creative with your recipe and try out new things to keep things interesting so that you can just use it up. Like mix whatever you want to mix it and just use it. Your wallet and your environment will thank you, and you will thank me later. The next one is freeze your meals. Now, dedicate days such as Saturday to make several meals that you can actually enjoy in the future. This approach not only saves you money, but it also saves you time, and you won't have to eat the same dish repeatedly due to ingredients going bad. It's a win-win situation. So freeze up. The next one is try different grocery stores, like hunt down the cheapest grocery stores. Have you ever considered trying out different grocery stores? Maybe you've been shopping at the same store out of habit or out of convenience. So it actually might be worth exploring other options to save money. Now in Canada, some of the most affordable grocery stores are like Northfields, Costco, Walmart. So check around, check in where you live. But prices may actually vary depending on your location for the stores I actually mentioned. To find the best deal, ask around and compare the prices at different locations. So it's also a good idea to check your weekly ads to see what's on sales at different stores in your area. You might be surprised to find that a store you've never considered is actually offering better deals. You never can say, so check around. shop around. Now, don't be afraid to branch out and try new stores to save money on your groceries, because discounted or cheap grocery stores can help you cut out your bill by about 10% on every grocery trip. The next one is check your farmers market. So on an average, farmers markets are cheaper than your local grocery stores, because farmers sell their goods directly to consumers, and farmers may be willing to sell their remaining products for a lower price rather than taking it back home with them. So they get to sell it off. So they can use lower markups and still make profit, believe me, which means more and cheaper veggies for you. Veggies that you can save and keep. Don't forget that. The next one is subscribe and save. This is the 18th tip, right? Subscribe and save. So it's no secret that Amazon has a huge variety of items, and many of those are eligible for their subscribe and save option. I do this a lot. So if you're shopping for something you buy frequently or at regular intervals, this option lets you schedule regular deliveries and earn savings on those items. Like, so I do it. There's I buy baby food, like, so I put it on schedule, like every 2 weeks they get to bring it to me, and it costs online for putting on subscribe and save. I think it cost me about $3. Yeah, I save about $3 because it's $58 online, and in store it's about $61. So you can try that option. So the next option is don't be afraid to return. Don't be afraid of returns. If you buy something and you get home to realize it's damaged or spoiled, take it back. There's no shame in asking for your money. It's your money. Take it back and ask for a refund. So there's no shame. So the next one on my list is watch the registers. Now, cashiers are humans and they can make mistakes. Even robots make mistakes when giving you change. So take a moment to make sure that you have the correct amount. And while you're at it, check your receipts. Just check them. It wouldn't hurt to check your receipts. Sometimes things get scanned twice or thrice, or price adjustments aren't just made to match those sales deals you actually saw before you came in. So check and make sure you take a look at your receipts to confirm that you are not being overcharged or you don't get less change. Also, find out why stores ask for your phone numbers at checkout before you give it to them next time, because companies out there, they can use your phone number to find your address. Now, that address is used to send special offers or coupons to keep you coming back. The companies want to tailor to your shopping experience in hopes that you become a return customer. Now, the next tip on my list is use a credit card that gives you cash back. Now, these credit cards that give you cash back, they can give you up to 5% cash back on groceries. So you can actually try new money. I'm going to leave a link in the description box. So you're saving money no matter what you buy. So do some comparison on credit card shopping to find out the card that's right for you. The next one is shop with cash. So if you're trying to stick to spending a specific amount, there's no better way than doing it than shopping with cash. Now take the exact amount you need with you to the store. If you're running over, put something back or don't charge it. So this will actually help you. Now you know how to save money on grocery. Try one of these tricks one of these hacks on your next trip to the grocery store. You might be surprised on how much cash stays in your pocket at the end of shopping. Who knows, you might also get a lot more creative in the kitchen. So if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to hit the subscription button. If you found value in this video, please share this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and hit the subscription button so that whenever I upload a video, you get to see it first. And please check out the other videos on this channel. I've done one on how to improve your credit score, so check that out. I've done other videos on how to save, how to pay off debts, and so check those videos out, and I'll see you in the other video. So bye.